A 60% keyboard is a small keyboard that typically lacks a numpad, navigational cluster, and a function row. Instead, these buttons are layered as secondary functions on the alphanumeric keys that make up most of the board. These little units are having their moment in the sun right now, and it's easy to see why. They offer gamers and on-the-go typists much more room on their desks for dynamic mouse movements while gaming or to keep a coffee close at hand. While many of these picks are gaming focused, they're still versatile units that you can use for just general work or typing tasks. The fifth product on our list is the Ducky One 2 Mini. This is priced at about $120. The Ducky One 2 Mini is the 60% keyboard that brought the format to the forefront. The first thing to know about Ducky boards is that they're bringing it with the typing experience, really solid PCB and plates, fantastic stabilizers, and solid weight, which make the Ducky stand out amongst most other mainstream keyboards. It's available with Cherry MX Brown switches, which are a good middle ground that will let you use this keyboard for typing with comfort and gaming with precision. Its durable build quality is also notable, seeing as you won't need to worry about it getting damaged in a bag when you carry it to and from the office. It's got full per key RGB lighting, which means the light won't fade out toward the edges as with cheaper keyboards. Add to that the fact that it comes with its own macro recording function called Ducky Macro 2.0, which can be activated with a combination of certain keys, and you've got a tidy and highly convenient piece of gaming gear that'll serve you just as well in-game as in real life. Number 4. Razer Huntsman Mini Analog. It costs around $150. The Razer Huntsman Mini Analog is a pint-sized version of the regular Huntsman Analog, one of our favorite keyboards. As with the regular Huntsman Analog, the main attraction here is the key switches. Dive into Razer's Synapse application and you can manually adjust the actuation point, effectively choosing the level of resistance and typing experience that suits you best. You can even assign 2 inputs to a single key and differentiate them based on how hard you press. It's an excellent idea, although we should note that you cannot change the switch type, just the amount of travel. As long as you like typing on linear keys, the Huntsman Mini Analog delivers an unbeatable, personal typing experience. It's great for gaming, as well as tweaking the travel depth to your liking. You could also assign a second function to a long press of the WASD keys, such as sprinting, reloading, or throwing a grenade. Elsewhere, the Huntsman Mini Analog delivers the standard 60% experience in a clean, minimalist way. Alternative functions are assigned to most of the keys and accessed by holding the FN key. That includes media lighting controls, arrow keys, and home cluster buttons, so while it is more difficult to access them, you are at least well covered. The lighting meanwhile can be customized to your heart's content via Razer Synapse. The third product on this top is the Logitech MX Keys Mini. It is priced at around $100. To many, the point of a small keyboard is portability, and that often means using it on different devices than you would at home, like your laptop or your phone, and that's what this keyboard does best. Using clever low-energy Bluetooth functionality, it can seamlessly switch between up to 3 connected devices at a time, no matter their operating system. You won't have to reach for the USB-C charging cable too often, either, with it anecdotally lasting for an entire month on a single charge as long as you keep the adaptive backlight turned off. With the light on, it'll still last you for an entire week. The concave chiclet buttons make for a comfortable typing experience, and with volume buttons, copy-paste transfers, and even emoji keys, this is the little keyboard that could. The wireless keyboard's backlit keys light up the moment your hands approach and automatically adjust to suit changing lighting conditions. Team the slim MX Keys Mini with MX Master 3 or MX Anywhere 3, and type across multiple computers or laptops in one fluid workflow. The second product on our list is the HyperX Origin 60. You can get it at a reasonable price of $85. This is a no-fuss, minimalist keyboard for the gamer who just wants to get down to business, or simply lacks desk space. In tests, the keys actuated cleanly with minimal resistance, making it the perfect keyboard for a typist as well as a gamer. Even better, you can get a version of this keyboard with mechanical switches to make typing an even more tactile experience. With the RGB lighting and the translucent pattern on the spacebar, it's a neat addition to any gaming setup that'll give you some extra space whilst retaining the most important functions you need to be at your best when working and playing. The function keys and arrow keys are still accessible by holding the FN key, so the Origin 60 really doesn't make you feel like you're missing much at all. 2-step keyboard feet allow you to set your keyboard up at 3 different tilt angles. A detachable USB-C cable makes this ultra-compact keyboard super portable. And finally, the first product here on our list is the SteelSeries Apex Pro Mini Wireless. It is priced at around $240. The best 60% keyboard is the SteelSeries HyperX Pro Mini Wireless. The name may sound familiar, as it's the compact version of the enduringly popular SteelSeries HyperX Pro. Like its full-size predecessor, it also has an adjustable pre-travel distance feature, letting you customize the sensitivity of your keypresses on a per-key basis. Rather than typical mechanical switches, this keyboard uses magnetic switches called OmniPoint 2.0. With these switches, you can adjust the pre-travel distance from an ultra-sensitive 0.2 mm to a deep 3.8 mm. As A+ for space saving, this keyboard connects using a USB receiver or Bluetooth, so you don't have to worry about cable management. That said, its battery life is a bit on the lower end, which is normal considering all the incredible gaming features, RGB lighting, and high performance. The battery will last you between 30 to 40 hours, depending on your usage, so while it'll last you throughout the week, you'll have to charge it pretty frequently. Though, there is a wired version of this keyboard, the SteelSeries HyperX Pro Mini. The wired version also saves you a couple of bucks on the overall cost without compromising on performance.